What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. First, before I begin, my eyes are burning. They've been burning all day. These stupid allergies are really hitting me, you know? It's not good. But I do want to say, guys, that I do want to say, guys, we need to have a talk. Specifically about each other, different people. Now, as some of you may know, June is considered not just. Okay. June is considered Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. But not just that, just mental health in general. Now, I'm gonna sit in this chair. This chair has quite a little backstory. So does this entire room and this building and this server, as a lot of you may know. And we do have to sit. Now, let's make something. Let's go get ourselves a little drink from the kitchen to relax with. Let's just open up the fridge and get ourselves a nice little drink. Just pretend that I got this from the fridge. Actually, wait. Anyways, guys, we're gonna redo that. Let's go get ourselves a drink from the fridge, shall we? Yes, we shall. Okay. Now, everyone. Which should I sit? I should sit here. I do like the fire, though. Now, it's a very important video. Because I do want to say, wow, this isn't in this. I'm so sorry, guys. I keep getting sidetracked. This isn't in full screen, which is really weird. Okay, anyways. Real talk. Now, I know things, you might be in a difficult spot. You might not be noticed. You might not be believed. You might be going through something like issues at home, issues with just your friends, people, even school issues. Just they could be small. It doesn't matter if it's one small issue or one big issue, or many small issues or many big issues, or a mixture between the two, or four, really. Doesn't matter what issue it is. Because, so I do want to give you guys a story. One of you guys, to specify, one of you girls already know this story. And I do want to share it with a lot of you guys. So, there was this kid, right? And he really wants to go outside. He wants to play outside with his friends and do everything with his friends, right? As a lot of us do. But it's raining. It's always raining, and it's been raining for days. And on the first day, he's really bummed out. He's just like, shoot, I can't go outside, can't go with my friends. What am I going to do? What else is there to do? So, my eyes. So, and it's not helping. I have all these lights. So you guys can see me, because if not, I mean, I get rid of one. And it's just that gone. Imagine the big one. So, he falls asleep, all sad. And that's the first day. The second day, he's still bummed out. It's ruining his whole week, really. And he's just starting to lose hope, saying the storm isn't going to be over. It's never going to end. I'm never going to get out of this spot where I can't go outside and play with my friends. And the day was over. Day 3, he is still inside. Still sad about all the storm, because the storm is still going on. It hasn't ended. But this day, his friends call him and text him and say, hey, Where are you? We want to play with you. And he's like, guys, well, it's been stormy. I can't go outside in the rain. So he decides to stay home, even though his friends say, hey, we can get you this help. We can give you umbrellas. We can give you jackets. We can give you whatever. But he still decides to stay in. But then, on the 5th day, he finds someone. And they didn't just offer help, but they comforted him in a way he's never been comforted before. Instead of saying, you should come, or you have to come, or we can help you, they stood there with him and said, a storm's just a storm. So he's like, but that's the problem. There's the storm. But she says, so? It's just a storm. The storm's going to end. No storm lasts forever. And when he heard that, the words that nobody has told him throughout this entire storm, he realizes something. He realizes, these dogs, hold on, guys. Ugh. Anyways, guys, sorry about that. He realizes, and he has a glimpse of hope, that maybe she was right. Maybe the storm will just be over. And then there's the 6th day. I'm on 6, right? I keep forgetting of the days. Ever since the first time I told this story, I've lost track of the days. 6th day, he realizes what she told him. So he takes baby steps. He walks outside on the porch with her, because she meets him at his house. It's still raining. It's still stormy. She walks outside on the porch with him. He stands there, watching the rain fall on the ground. Then he stands right on the edge between the rain and his house, which he stayed in all week. And then he takes the step into the storm, the rain and wind and all this stuff. But it feels a little better just knowing that he's with this girl that has comforted him throughout the entire thing. And he realizes this wasn't so bad. So, they start messing around. They start playing outside, playing catch, playing tag, running around, all that. And they have an amazing time. They're jumping in the puddles and all that. And then he goes inside, and right before he falls asleep, he realizes, that wasn't that bad. And then there's the 7th day. On the 7th day, calls over the friend and says, hey, we should really do that again. I had a lot of fun. So she comes over, but right as they go outside, the sun clears up, and he realizes what she told him. That no matter how big or how long the storm might last, it will never last forever. And that's something that I really want you guys to take away, especially during this month where it's awareness and we need to spread awareness about these things. Not only that, but in any month. There's a statistic that's really, really crazy to think about. Depression kills more people a year than cancer. Think about that. Depression kills more people a year than any type of cancer. One person who is going through anything, and that's why you can't be so quick to judge people, and you really can't judge people at all, is you never know what they're going through deep down. You could be bullied at school, and I'm not saying that's a good thing. I've been bullied, trust me. I know how that feels, and I know where it can take you. But that typically is a deeper issue from them. So I'm not saying to go about and say, like, make friends with them and say, oh, you're doing an amazing thing, because they're not. And I'm not saying what they're doing is a good thing. But I'm not saying you should hold a grudge and hate them for your entire life and all that. And it typically goes along with bad parenting. And I know I'm going off track, but in the UK, in 2016, 2012, one of those years, the biggest asked wish from kids, little kids, think of like 6-year-olds, 8-year-olds, even maybe 14-year-olds, their biggest wish wasn't Legos, wasn't Nerf guns, wasn't anything. Their biggest wish was a father. They wished to have a dad. That was the biggest wish for kids in the UK alone. Just think about how many other kids around the world wish for that every single day. Put that into perspective. This is a very big issue that is not talked about among society. And I do not care who you are, what background you're from, what other people say about you. I don't care about your race, your religion. I don't care about anything like that. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're Christian, Muslim, black, white. It does not matter. Because at the end of the day, we're all people. And everybody deserves a life. So I end with this. If you are ever thinking about harming yourself, harming others, or even ending your own life, just think about that story and know that the storm does not last forever. And if you're going through a hard time, trust me, I've been there, we've all been there. Reach out to somebody. Because, and I know it might seem scary, it might seem stupid, it might seem, oh, I'm weak and I'm all this. You're not weak, first off. Get that out of your head. I don't know why society teaches that, but you're not. Second off, there are people out there that support you and love you no matter what. And I know a lot of the times, sometimes, it doesn't seem like that, especially in your situation and how your brain will make you think things. You'll think about different things during this time. And it doesn't just affect your brain, it also affects your physical, like you'll feel a lot more sick, tired. It's just not good overall. So reach out to somebody. Please. Because one text from you to anybody, your friend, a coworker, your family, like your parents, mom, dad, grandpa, great-grandpa, great-grandma, I don't care who it is. Just tell somebody. Even if you're venting to like your dog, that might help. So please, don't have a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And now everyone, just to make sure you're all healthy and safe, go get water. I'm going to give you a few seconds to go get water. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, you have your water? Let's do this. If that wasn't enough time, pause the video now. Go get water. Come back. Okay, you're back. Let's do this. So in 3, 2, 1, drink your water. See guys? Now that wasn't so bad after all. Now go get some food. I didn't grab any food here. I probably should. I mean, if you're not hungry, it's fine. You better get something, not bread. Grab something big, guys. Or a snack. Doesn't matter. And I want you to eat that. Pause it. Pause the video so you can go get something. Are you back? Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Now remember, guys, a permanent. Okay. I've got to find a permanent solution for my eyes to stop burning because my stupid allergies. But anyways, a permanent solution is not worth for a temporary problem. And you might have the thought of like, oh, well, it's a permanent solution, so that means the problem wouldn't happen. Think about this. Your friends, your playlist, your room, your dogs. You will never see those again. Your playlist, your favorite song. Who's going to listen to it? Your dogs? What are they going to think when you don't come back? When you don't wake up? What's your parents going to think when they see your room's empty? Now, they might think, oh, he went off to college. No. That's what they're saying, so they cannot think that their son or daughter died in that very room, in their very house that they raised them. Now, what are your friends going to think when they have one less seat at the lunchroom table as you guys were joking around, playing around, how you grew up with them? Guys, my eyes aren't closed, trust me, I see. These stupid allergies. Okay, anyways. Now, what are you going to think? Every single person, I think it's like about 90% of people who attempt regret it right before they do it. 90% or more regret it after they do it. And that could be pills. That could be off a bridge. That could be any way. It doesn't matter. If it's a failed attempt, they regret it 90% of the time or more. So think about it. Do you really want to lose your friends, your family, your dogs, your favorite music, your favorite games, your favorite hobbies, your favorite talents, anything you want to do? Do you want to lose that all for something that's temporary? For a storm that you know is going to pass and end in a rainbow? God gave the rainbow for a reason. And why do you think it ends after every storm? Because, well, it starts after every storm. Because it marks a new beginning, a promise. And you have to take that promise. And I know that promise is so we can never flood the earth again. But it happens after a storm. Something beautiful comes out of the storm. And these things shape you as a person. So don't give up. You came this far. Why the heck are you going to give up now? Because I don't care where you are at life. You're going to complete it. And don't give up. You got this. I'm rooting for you. Mr. Bunny's rooting for you. Wherever he is. I think he's like over there or something. Wait. Hold up. Actually, wait a second. Got him right here. I'm rooting for you. Mr. Hey, I'm rooting for you too. You got this. My Minecraft character's rooting for you. Yes, I am. Everybody's rooting for you. You have friends. You have families. You have lovers. You have anybody. And they're rooting for you. And I guarantee you they are. So, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Because I don't care where you're at right now. But it's not going to last forever. Remember that. Look at this beautiful world. So I'm going to end the video right where I started. Don't have a temporary... Don't have a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Don't give up. You came this far. And I know I might just be some random person on the internet, that you watch on YouTube. But I'm rooting for you. And I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from, because your past and your mistakes don't define you. So don't let anybody say that, because they're lying to you. It will be okay. Now, guys, always remember to never stop trying.